Well, hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome on into the stream. I'm going to be doing as much as I can of the new Trailblaze Continuance. That's the plan. Let me just get stuff set up real quick. There we go. I did say on Twitter and on YouTube, I do have a special surprise for today's stream. So I might wait till a few more people get here to show off the surprise, but it's very, very cool, and I think you guys are going to like it a lot. Oh wait, Rain's going off for break soon. That's true. Rain is going off her break soon. So maybe I will just show you that I now have the Master Sword. Completely actual, fully forged sword. Master Sword. And it came with the scabbard too, so don't worry. I do have a scabbard for it. Oh yeah, it's sharp. It's sharp. The tip is very pointy. Tip is pointy. The sides, you can feel that they're sharp, but they're not sharp enough to cut if you touch, but it's sharp enough to know that if I slice something with it, it'll cut it. That's really, really beautifully designed, like, all the details on it, and it's so cool. It's so cool. So, and there's like I don't know what the markings on the sword mean. There's like letters on it. I love how it reflects you can see my keyboard if I do it right. Yeah, there's my keyboard. You can see it. I can use my Master Sword to destroy pumpkins. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I love the Master Sword. Layden, welcome on in. Yes, this is my new Master Sword. I bought it on Etsy. It's an actual forged sword. It's an actual real pointy, good for cutting things sword. So if I have to get in a sword fight, I'll be good. I don't see a situation where I will. Maybe when the apocalypse comes, who knows? I'll have a weapon. But I love it. Oh, it's a bit sweaty because that's probably my dirt and grime. But yeah, actual sword. Actual sword. I love this thing. Obviously, I won't use it on people. I'll be responsible with it. I might put it like up on the wall or something. Hanging up on the wall. I think that'd look cool. But I love it. I love it so much. And like, hang on, let me see the scabbard. And the scabbard's like made of leather. Like it's beautifully intricate, like all the designs and everything. I love it. And like the top has the Triforce on it and everything. It's so cool. It is so cool. I love it. Alright, but I'm gonna put the sword in the scabbard for now. You know, safety and all that. So it's a new scabbard. It's a bit hard to get it in at first, but there we go. Sword is in the scabbard. Now I can go continue my journey through Hyrule. So I'm probably going to be... it's perfect I got it today, actually, because it's the War Dance Festival. I need my own sword if I'm going to participate, you know? I need my own sword if I'm going to participate in this festival, you know? It's perfect timing. I think it's perfect timing. Exactly. Fitting for 2.4. Exactly. Speaking of 2.4, I think it's time we get into the story. I'm excited. I've heard really good things about this story and how it's a lot better than the first Xianzhou run, so I'm really excited. I see Branya over in the corner. Who else is visiting? Silver Wolf. Oh my god, it's the two Branyas. It's the two Branyas. Sigi, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I have a sword. I have a Master Sword now. Actual forged Master Sword. Look at that. I'm really hyped about it, so I'm going to be sharing it with everyone who comes in. Welcome. We're doing the new story. I have an interstellar message. From who?
Phew.
Pom-Pom's adorable. I love them.
What's that, Pom-Pom?
Oh, shit. Thank you. I totally forgot to switch screens. Thank you. I was too excited about the sword. There we go. Look, Star Rail. It's there. Genuine.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express.
I'm good at streaming. I'm a streamer. I'm professional.
Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus,
Yay.
on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Blade's nice brother, his name is Sword? No way! And this is actually Blade's brother, Sword.
Lively.
Master
He's barely
Sword.
recovered from the
He's a
family's
teacher.
comedy
That's why he's
festival,
called
and we're already
Master.
being invited to another special event.
Trailblazing's all about having fun.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go.
Blast? Expedition?
We explode things!
Yeah, wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
And explode things.
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party
Friday or Saturday.
crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
Cause Sunday. I love that.
The Xianzhou Luofu
I
has
love
recently
March.
overcome
One of my
a
favorite
crisis
characters in this
by
game.
Holding the war dance there, demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
Yeah. The Sunday slander, I know. Sunday's
Before we
Secret
went
Six
to
Brothers.
Pentatonny. You'll
Monday,
be
Wednesday,
totally
Tuesday,
safe
Thursday,
under
Friday,
the
and I don't know why I
family's
skipped over Tuesday at
protection.
first, but
No need to worry.
Tuesday's
The
gonna
war
get his
dance
revenge
is
on
not
me for
like
that
the
one.
Harmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected
I skipped
the
Tuesdays too?
Xianzhou
Stop
ships.
copying me. Stop copying me.
Aside from
Rude.
Star's gift performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the express needs
Dude,
to
they're
be
just
fully
teasing
stocked and
Amphorius
prepared
to us
before
now.
moving on to the next stop.
Tickling our balls a little bit, you
With
know.
Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May.
Okay.
81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we
So
set
we're gonna
off.
go back to the Herta
However,
space station before we
may
go to
take a
Amphorius,
few
if that's what they're teasing right here.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Luofu.
No, we are.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend this.
Yay!
So
We get to
here's
go.
the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise.
Oh, they're going
Meanwhile,
separately.
you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express.
I wanted to
and
go
attend
see
the
Ron
war
May
dance.
again with those fossils.
What do you two think?
I want to learn more about the Leviathans. I want to play with the Leviathan fossils too, but I want to play with them.
Himiko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research.
The
Besides, Lonzo
fossils,
can't compete with
history,
martial
lore.
contests when it comes to fun, right? Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Luofu. I'll
Okay,
be
yeah.
lost if you don't come along. You've gotta lead the way.
I do have many friends.
Now that everyone's on board
Many
with the
friends
plan,
cannot sleep at
it's
night.
time to
I've
work
invented
to
this
the
device. The
Xianzhou
design is very
Luofu.
human. RSA, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
What does she expect to find there?
Kalinga Abyss. That's a new
Her research
location. I
on
need
the
to.
Leviathan
I want to learn more
merely
about that
proves how
now.
little we know about
Hope you're
such
doing well. I have something to
methods.
show you in a second. I've been excited about
That's
it.
why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
True. Alright, look what I have. I have the Master Sword. Actual forged sword. Master Sword. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Accidentally nap for too long, now you can't sleep? Well, you get to see the Master Sword at least. that's a plus. To go back to work soon, have a good stream. Enjoy work, Rain. Hope it's not too bad today. Take it easy. Love you, Goob. Yes, I did see that voice line. I wish she wishes to speak to a sword, which is cool. It's cool that she knows him as Ying Xing too. Definitely her uncle.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils,
Give me the lore. You
I'll
better
bring
tell me
you back as
everything you learn
souvenirs
about.
for you.
Since this is being split up over 2 updates, right? So you better tell me what happens when you come back in the next update. You better. You better. You better. I want to learn.
Himiko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun.
Me excited about the fossils.
By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu, right?
Mart's like, war dance is more fun.
Just
I'm
let
like,
you two
yeah, it is,
wander
but
around
fossils
aimlessly
are
on
also
the
cool.
Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance.
Yeah.
To show that the Xianzhou Luofu
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do
is
as much as I can.
stable and safe.
Like, I'm not trying to
Since he
do
has
just the
extended
Trailblaze
invitation,
Continuance, so no, like, events or anything, just the
it's only
Trailblaze
right
Continuance
that
part.
I visit my old friend.
Yumiko lied she's going to Tibet for her audition for the Pyroarchon. Well, maybe she'll get it.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Here's something for all of you. A poem by March 7th. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem.
Surprising that Don wants to come here after the Wuxia melodrama. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he wants to come back as well, but I mean, he's not like banished anymore, so I mean, I guess it's cool.
This time we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals.
Or being a wanted criminal.
And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
Yeah, I did a bit of the finalities vision to do a bit of the event because I wanted to just try it out. I do like it. I do like it. It's reminding me of the Aurum Alley stuff because I like those kind of events. The ones you can like take a break from and then come back to. I like it. I like it. But I've heard the story's really, really, really good.
I agree.
Yanxing! Got Star Safe Haven. Oh, he's gonna be here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Is the Starskip Haven always this
Oh yeah, there are a
crowded?
lot of people.
Oh, there's so many people here.
That's what I just
I
said.
can barely hear anything.
Look how many ships there are. Oh my gosh.
Yanxing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us.
And I really like.
Where is
Whoa. Are those new?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
I don't think those were those weren't there before, right? Could that be one of the? Could that be the Zhu Ming? Because that's the one that's like really, really different. The artisans and everything. I don't know. Like maybe that's part of the war dance thing. I'm not sure exactly. Because like if you look at, yeah, I'm not sure. Might be too small. And there's a lot of them, so. Alright. Everyone's
Hey,
here.
you guys, hold
Oh, even
on a
Pepeshi are here. Wow.
Did they just call us?
Yeah,
Look
Penacony
at their
peeps.
outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
Yes, we've been here before. We were wanted criminals
You
here
know
once.
a little bit about it. What do you need?
Or Dan Hung was at least.
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it.
We were just there
We
actually.
came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Maybe you've heard of
Just left
Penacony,
there.
Heroes of Penacony.
Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see
That's
attractions
great.
on the Luofu?
I love this guy. You come to the right people.
Exactly. We're Xianzhou experts.
Says Miss, I'd be lost if you didn't come with
But
us.
Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a
Okay,
huge
so that's the ring.
decommissioned
Okay, so
Luofu
that's not one of the
fighter.
ships.
The Radiant Feldspar is bigger, I guess.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do. So
That
we
does
can't
look
just sit
so
around waiting
cool
for it
though.
to
Oh my
start.
goodness.
That's why we're
I do
asking
hope we
you
get
about
to
some
see the
must-see
Zhu Ming and the Yao
attractions.
Qing, what they look like.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
Okay.
You're the expert here. Wardens.
Go to... I was gonna say Fikestroll Garden.
Oh yeah, Fixstroll Garden. It's famous for super.
I was literally gonna say Spooky Boo them. Scare them.
Mischievous heliobi floating around. It's pretty fascinating.
Supernatural? I don't really like scary things, but our clients will love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it does sound interesting. Let's go check out Fixstroll Garden. Maybe we'll bump into each other there.
Good, yeah.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Okay. Let's go see Yanjing. Let's go see our boy. It's nice to beat up Yanqing 6 times. Oh my gosh. Poor Yanqing.
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
Yanqing. I was gonna jump in excitement, but I forgot you can't jump in this game.
It's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away
Oh my
for a
God.
few months.
It'd be so funny if they actually like increased his height like a little tiny bit, just for funny.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Oh, you've come along too, Mr. Danheng. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy.
Yeah, it is pretty
things are
hectic right
a
now,
little hectic.
but it's getting me excited.
Seriously, I've never
getting
seen
me
the
excited.
Luofu so lively
I can't wait.
before.
I can't wait.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yeah.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight.
Yeah, I bet.
The
A
general
lot of people.
said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis.
Few fan arts of Yanqing being an adult knowing however, that'll probably be a 6-star. Imagine.
Boost morale and attract
Imagine.
visitors from other planets to
It would be
promote
cool,
trade.
like, as the story progresses, to see some of the younger characters
By the
grow
way,
up. That'd be really
the
cool.
Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships,
Because I know they did that with
Zhu Bing and the Yanqing,
original
have
Honkai
both sent
Impact, right?
messengers to offer
Some of the
their
characters
blessings.
actually grew up with the story.
Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knights' armaments. The Xianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum.
Okay.
He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
Oh, he misses us. He wants to see us again.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yeah. Yeah, he's adorable.
I agree.
Just calling him adorable. I love this. Uh-oh. Is that the Borison?
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong.
This is like the Borison in the trailer, right?
I need to go check out the situation.
We'll go with you.
Please let me switch team beforehand. Okay, nope. Yep, Borison.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Oh, I don't have the best team to fight this. Please give me a trial. Nope. Okay, well, I need to read this. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the enemy unit enters the Moonrage state. At the same time, a Moonrage countdown appears in the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, a Moonrage is dispelled across enemy units. Okay. Are they really like Rift Towns with legs? Oh god.
This ends now.
Okay, so this actually isn't too bad. I can use Himiko and like...
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Howie. Don't hurt me. Hey, I said don't hurt me, nerd.
You won't get away. Bending the rules.
I'm just twirl.
Until I see, I will protect all beauty. For it, Trilla.
Time to twirl! Oh dear.
They're almost down. Did a 4K with Reaper and did not get a POTGM set? I don't... Wait, are you playing something else or am I being silly? Am I being silly? Oh, you're overwatching. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry you didn't get the thing. Oh, player of the game is probably what that is, right? Sorry you didn't get player of the game, but that... I'm guessing 4K is really good in that game. I don't play Overwatch. I've never played it, so I don't know. I'm hoping that's good. I'm hoping some good things. Oh, doggy's escaping. You leave! Damn.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
He just stole his sword. Oh my god. Oh, is my no wait, my Himiko's dead. What the fuck? My Himiko died. Rude. Oh yeah, I need to switch to a more combat-oriented team. This is for like farming. That's good for certain farming things. I'll use this team. What else do I have? Yeah, this team's fine. 4 kills out of 5 in one shot. Damn, that is really good. Hear Argenti's voice change? Yeah, I could definitely hear it too. I don't think it's bad. I actually like it. I think it's pretty good. You just gotta get used to it, you know?
My sword. I'm sorry.
Gonna cook that sword now. Oh god, she's gonna eat the sword.
Hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Yeah, why are there Boris in here? That's weird. I wanna see what they're like in the databank. Borison soldier from the Sableclaw pack specializes assassinating the target in silence. Okay. Borison soldier from the Eclipse pack, infamous for their gluttonous urge to devour the flesh of their enemies. Yummy. And then there's one more thing that we haven't seen yet. Okay. Shaved ice sword. Like it's like a what's it called? Snow cone. Snow cone. Yeah, hide the Master Sword.
We appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends. Don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
The IPC?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack.
Okay.
Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Sure the Master Sword... Pretty sure.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu.
I mean, I did take a lot of... I did get sent down to 3 hearts, but, like...
to conduct an inspection?
I think I'm good.
According to the protocol, all cargo...
I always hear voices. Is that not normal? No, I'm kidding.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
I'm kidding, don't worry.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Yeah. Good point. I feel like that might be foreshadowing something. Let's talk to these guys.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Oh, I love this guy. Look at him.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment.
I like that voice, too.
I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Boris and prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a star skiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without
What are we gonna do about him? Well, his voice
prisoner
actor's already
transport
changed, but
ship
not the voice
to
lines
dock
yet,
at the
right?
passenger terminal.
I could try
Please
talking
don't
over
worry, Miss
him.
Captain.
I know he doesn't have
This
too many
incident
lines.
involves the
Could try it.
Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Worth a
Who
shot.
are you?
I'm Liu Jun.
He has a deep voice. I can have a deep voice. I can have a deep
The
voice.
situation unfolded rapidly and it shouldn't be held.
I will try to have a deep voice.
Here's what happened.
Okay, this
An
works.
IPC transport
So when he comes on
ship
screen,
was
I'll just
attacked
talk
by
like
the
this, and I'll
Borisin just
talk
before
over his
arrival,
lines. I'll do the
And
voice.
the Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
Okay.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Juming envoys saved them? This sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Ju Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu.
Yeah, for the shackling prison, I'm
You know,
guessing.
with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the star skiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados
Yeah, he is.
decided to put up a
He's
fight
hot.
before the prisoner
He's hot.
transport star
I'm gonna
skiff
say
could
it.
Get there, and that's what you just witnessed.
Literal silver
We'll make
fox.
sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
In his voice. Oh,
I see.
British.
It's an unusual
British.
situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and
Okay.
ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better
Thought the hot voice was him? No, it's from the other guy. You have to have the balance of the hot, you know? One has to be hot in one way, the other has to be hot the other way. So you gotta balance it.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yen.
More mature, March.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble.
Yeah.
Capable of generating
Oh my God,
large
fair.
ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with.
Is Cobalt a reference to something? Oh, it's Dungeons and Dragons, looks like. Interesting. If I'd played more Dungeons and Dragons, I would have known.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for
It's
a
so cool we
very
finally
long
get to see
time.
Borisin.
The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster.
Oh, wow.
And the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago.
Yes.
Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Such a brazen attack.
They're definitely
seems
planning something. Because we know Hulei's coming back, the Borisin leader, one of the Borisin leaders.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum.
Okay.
I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Like, who stole your sword?
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on
Yeah, your
purpose.
girlfriend stole your sword, Yanqing.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all.
I love Jingyuan just trying to get them
All right,
together now.
let's not
It's so
keep the
funny.
General waiting.
Good night, go. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing
There
well.
aren't many people
Welcome
out
on in. Look, I have my own sword for the war dance.
It shouldn't be.
I have an
too
actual
hard to
forged master sword. I love it. I have my own sword now. No way.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Oh, why is he looking like that? Why is he looking at us like that? Probably in destruction? Could be. I wonder if they do have an Eon. A werewolf Eon would be awesome. That'd be pretty damn cool. Let's teleport into the Palace of Astrum.
It's been a long journey, Elder Hwayan. Thank you
Hwayan!
for your presence.
Abomination or abundance. We know they're abominations of abundance, so they have abundance too. Look at there's here.
General,
He's so
I brought our
small.
guest
I
from
love
the
him.
Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Dreamed about you on Penacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce
Oh, there's Yoon Lee, just over. She's chilling behind me, behind my camera, I guess.
He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming.
He's so cool looking. I love him. I'm baffled right now. Somebody just stupid. Oh my god. How do people do that? Like, how do, I don't get it.
From other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Oh, I love his voice too.
Elder Hwayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals.
Like, how do they be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream this content that isn't available for the public yet and like get in trouble?
Besides his martial skills,
like
he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty.
Yeah, exactly, an NDA.
I had no choice but to.
You will suffer the wrath of the rock.
Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
Oh.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
I love you, March. And then me. Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
You need just standing over there.
Indeed. There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help,
I am her.
I'm afraid
He
the
does have the
Luofu
grandpa
might not have
energy.
easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Aw.
You're more than welcome, General Hwayan.
Aw.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth.
Lock up some senses to your adopted son, sir. Oh god.
He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Yoon has a crash. No way.
Great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yoon Lee.
Yanjing's like, hey, he's took my sword. She smirked. Oh my god.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other?
Cowboy, welcome
Yes,
on in.
we
Hope you're
don't
doing
need
well.
any
I need to protect my sword from Yoon Lee. Keep it safe. I have an actual master sword now. Look at this. Actual forged master sword.
Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
Keep it safe.
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a
Oh my
dagger
God.
in my bag. Turns
The
out
blade
it's
of evil's
yours.
bane in my very... I'm the chosen one. Call me
Yes,
Link.
it is.
I'm the chosen one.
Now that we've met again, I hope.
Nope, that won't do.
Oh God.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you
We're not on the
lose your
Juming
sword
though.
on the
We're on the
battlefield,
Luofu.
you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly
Yep, they're
off
definitely
like
gonna
a
date in the
kite with a
future.
broken string.
Definitely,
And it
absolutely.
missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Oh, she's absolutely a
Hold on a
cat.
sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu's swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just
It's like
stepped
a
up
lion
and
cub.
took your sword back from me
Yeah,
fair
he's a little
and
guy.
square, I would have totally
Yeah, he literally
respected
goes
you.
pss, pss, pss.
But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Damn.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yang Qing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably,
Song on TikTok thing. I heard a small bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop, and I love it. But I can't be asked to listen to the full song for some reason. Fair enough. I get that feeling sometimes.
Fiery edge.
Yeah, the kids need to behave. The future girlfriend and boyfriend.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yunli is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yang Qing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yunli to the inn?
Viral to love a trip,
I'll find
exactly.
another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
Oh, thank you.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already
TikTok no movie
thanked us
dresses
so
in
many
yellow. Oh my
times.
god. Oh my god. You guys
Please
remember
forgive me for
months
coming
ago,
at an
months and months ago,
inconvenient time.
the supposed aliens
needn't
in Florida?
apologize, General Huayan.
Remember that whole thing? And then like a
Alright,
few months after that, like, I think this was back in April, the cheese ball man in New York.
Yeah.
It was the same guy.
It's better to make friends than
It was
enemies.
Antpo.
But I won't be heading to the
It was the
inn
same
just
guy.
yet.
It was crazy.
I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yeah,
Yang
cheese
Qing,
ball man was Antpo.
Once you felt our
And he was
guest
also
get
responsible for the
settled, you go to
aliens
the
in Florida
Artisan
hoax.
Commission for me. I've
It was
heard
him.
about the attack and the detainment of the
He made a
IPC
video about
ship.
it.
Xianzhou sent word that the IPC members are
He doesn't even like cheese balls apparently. Oh my god. What a legend.
Don't
Dude, like, I
be
saw that and I was like, no
Just
fucking
make
way.
it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
Dude is
I'm
just
on it.
chaos master. I love it. Hey, Yunli.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great. I have some things to do. Besides, little Yanqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along. Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. I guess you can say I'm a robber.
I've fully decided on committing to building Cave. Wish me luck, cause this will be hell. Good luck, cowboy. Good luck.
Different. Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance.
Girl needs to meet Blade True.
Consider returning the
Needs
sword
to meet her uncle.
unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
I think she's actually adopted too. I think she's adopted grandchild too. I feel like I read that somewhere. Where's my Yun Li? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Story. Can't find it. I don't remember where it was. I know it was somewhere, but her dad did sussy things? That's interesting. I'll have to read it. I'll have to read that more after stream.
This is the report Xianzhou just sent.
Being cursed with immortality and Huiyan being an old ass fucking man. How old is he?
Huh. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Okay. Some kind of test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic.
Oh, that's right. Yun Li has a story. I totally forgot about that.
It's just
to do that a different day.
Talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
Yeah.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
Yeah. Oh, he opened his eyes.
You're overthinking it, Jinyuan.
He has beautiful
As I
eyes.
said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind.
He does have majestic eyes, yeah.
You remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter
They're appearing on my
General
screen. They
holds
just
a
don't
weight
appear on the side of the below me chat for some reason.
So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for
I'm a
the
bit
learned
nervous for
claw
Huiyan
of the
now.
Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's who the marshal is.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Is that Xianzhou? There he is. Oh, is Mo's here too?
As soon as she
disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared. There we go.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting.
I had to really pick it up. I'm glad it was good.
Who doesn't come to visit but sends a message?
Oh, is this post recast? Are you sure?
What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular
Post recast 2.5. Okay.
waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
I love his eyes too.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
They didn't have Tanari be mute, did he? I'm pretty sure he still had his voice lines until it was redone. Because, like, in the 3.5, they still had him talking. They didn't have him mute.
I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword. Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
Yeah, Tanari is still voiced in Windbloom.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Yeah, majority just switched up Windbloom to avoid it, yeah.
No, you're not.
Third option? Okay.
When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
Yeah.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here.
Yeah.
I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Danshu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance.
Yeah.
Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes.
You still don't know the
It's
details about why
undeniable
Argenti was
that the
recast and
flame
all that
subdued by
stuff.
the Xianzhou Luofu has
It was weird.
resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled...
Because once they have the voice lines, like the voice lines themselves that have been recorded, they're theirs to use. That's how it works.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived.
Lingsha.
Rumors say that she's to be the new
Lingsha.
cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the cauldron master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
It's okay, Bubby.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You're a real master of conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
Oh god.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
Yeah, vacation.
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Yeah, we have met 3 of the Stonehearts.
We've dealt
Hung, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Chat better be behaving because I do have a Master Sword now. Actual forged Master Sword. They better be behaving. Oh, is it this one? Oh, I must hit my screen with that.
What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Well, since you're willing to help,
Guess not this one.
I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Yeah, maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. Dang. Alright. Over here. Let's see how many parts of this there are.
Did I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is...
Oh, I know who that is.
House, right?
I know who that is.
I am trying to reason with you here.
I know exactly who that voice is. Scott!
That toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Aurum Alley?
Yeah, it's Scott.
You know what?
Alvinator, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I will have fun with this quest. I got my own sword, too. Look, got an actual forged master sword. Look at that.
Cargo. Isn't that going a bit too
I love it.
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
I'm thinking clear, and my answer is crystal.
Yeah, it's a very good sword. It's usually $700, but it was 75% off when I got it, so I got it for like 160. So, pretty good deal. I just hear a dog barking.
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait, why are you here? You're staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck! Wherever you go.
Enjoy your lurk, cowboy. Enjoy your tea with Mr. Zhongli.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Looks like you've met this.
As long as one protect on Hung, give him Hung's. Oh, I have to give him. Okay, is something gonna happen to him?
Good or bad thing.
Oh no, I'm worried.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikue. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspection.
Voice by. Oh, I can hear it actually. Yeah.
Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
Yeah, I can hear that.
So you're Scott.
Now I get it.
I've heard her
She
mention
is the cutting edge of fashion.
you kicked off the Lafu before. Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly,
Brought me life in very different ways. Salty about the end of this one. Uh-oh. Yeah, no spoilers, but I'm interested to see how it plays out.
Items. What do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
Yeah.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
in most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Okay.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring
Link's voice is so soothing. I'm excited to hear it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's
I want to
ridiculous
slap him.
regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Yeah.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
Hee.
What are you guys whispering about over there?
What are you guys whispering about over there?
Cargo.
Slice him. No, slice Scott. Slice Scott. There you go. Oh yeah, it's negotiation again. Okay. I remember this.
As I recall, this guy won't.
We're doing
listen
Ace
to
Attorney right
reason
now.
and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual
According to the judgment of the Ortrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Back in Arum Alley, you were dealing with civilian merchants where you could use the IPC's name to scare them. But this time, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant standing before you represents the will of Lawfu's general and won't be intimidated by your words.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm sure we both want a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, I want things to be resolved peacefully, but aren't we getting stuck in rigid formalities here? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
I've got a brilliant idea. I'll just smash everything with my bat, and then you can hire someone to assess the damage. That way, your cargo won't need any inspection, right?
Calm down. The General wants us to handle this peacefully.
So, this is the great idea you came up with? Fine. Why don't you just step over my lifeless body?
I would.
Besides,
I'd kill
cargo
you.
on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo...
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family.
Yeah.
What's all this nonsense?
Uh-oh.
Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't... We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IP...
Your logic is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should learn the art of communication from a monkey before you continue spouting nonsense.
Damn. Damn, that was a good roast.
I understand that you're trying to stick to the IPC regulations, and that's commendable, Mr. Scott. But what you fail to see is that this argument is tarnishing the IPC's reputation on the Xianzhou.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
If this conflict with the Skyfaring Commission escalates, it won't just make things difficult for your business, but it'll also have an impact on your career down the line.
Of course, I never wanted conflict with the Xianzhou. Like I said, all I wanted was to retrieve the cargo and be done with it, but they just refused
Big water,
to let
thank
us go.
you. I win.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort
H2O
things out.
style watermark, hell
It's a
yeah.
big deal. Let me
Always
talk
good to have water.
first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Who's this mystery person?
You've got some insight there.
Oh, is this Lingsha? Oh, it's her!
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Could she be? Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
Howl's Moving Castle has pendant the thing above the door. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Containing samples of
All
unknown
sparkle.
organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing.
Oh, I love like the perfume looking thing going up because she's... Oh, that's so cool.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Gonna go sleep? Yeah, it's really late for you. Definitely get some sleep. Thank you for being here for a bit. Enjoy your rests.
All the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable
Okay, Scott, you know what?
We could have
You know what,
sidestepped that
Scott?
altercation
It's
just
circumcision
now.
time. Say goodbye.
Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want. But I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo.
Oh.
According to the import and export regulation signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
I love her.
Ha,
I love
typical
her.
of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Yeah, right.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
At least you wised up for once.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
Mr. Scoot your butt out of here. I love it.
Is really something else.
Yeah, that was impressive. Okay. Oh,
Is this the
what?
IPC product?
What the hell is that?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
That's not good.
Turn it off.
That's not good. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip can once can dispel Terror Grip. And when Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked to dispel Terror Grip, then the affected ally will fall into a terrified state. Okay.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Spend freely.
Dreams do come true. Another journey begins.
Okay.
Nothing major. Watch your head.
Okay, so you also have Moon Rage. So you're like inspired by the Borison? Oh, I got an achievement. Yay. Give me a second, I need to add this to my achievement. Moon. No words for the moon. Hell yeah. Okay.
Free will, the mood is set.
Mr. Gallagher could never immune to debuff. No way.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Boom. Alright. Come on, let's get rid of this guy. Come on, Acheron. Get rid of him.
It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll play along.
Let's improvise.
You chose the wrong.
Okay, almost there. Healer and a shielder. I don't know why I have both of them, but it
Take your
works.
positions. Dreams do come true.
I'm not the best at making teams.
No dirty tricks already.
Again.
Watch your head.
I need to learn how to properly make teams. Oh, there we go.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear.
He's a little baby man. Little baby.
Enough.
Yeah.
Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guests to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
I could have gotten a rerun by now, no way.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like
That must be why the Borison attacked their ship. Did they take some Borison stuff?
tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Why do you say that? Am I not clicked on it? There we go.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Could be.
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship.
Yeah. RSA, enjoy your sleeps. Enjoy the sleepies. Always good time to see you here. Enjoy the
I'll contact the
sleepies.
Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this.
Or Ten
According
Lords.
to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
Okay.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky.
Graham, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Look what I got.
Thank you for saving my life.
I have a sword.
Your sword skills were
The
impressive.
Master Sword, fully
Taking down that
forged.
big
Actual
guy.
sword. I love
thought
it.
The General's retainers were all
I keep
burly
sharing it because I'm just
martial
really
masters.
hyped about it.
I didn't expect Yanqing to be so...
Miniature.
As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
Okay.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
Don't sound like it.
And you three are coming too, right?
Alright. To the Alchemy Commission. To the Alchemy Commission. Sushang! Hi.
Hey! You're back! Why didn't you say anything in the group chat? I'm on duty. Let's catch up later.
I'm gonna pull a funny face. I'm being silly.
Hey, I'm warning you. I'm carrying out my secret duty. It'll be annoying if you keep cracking jokes like that.
Now maybe silly.
Stop hanging around here and find something better to do. Once I'm done in a few days, call up Lil Quay and Wawa, and let's grab a meal at Aurum Alley.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Just since we hung out.
Ghost Hunting Squad.
Goodbye.
Bye, Sushang. It was good to see her again. I hope we have like more characters hanging around like that. That'd be really cool.
Pay my respects to the new Cauldron Master.
Oh, learned an all thing. I got an achievement for picking up something. What is that? I collected 80 readable items. Sweet.
Cauldron Master Lingsha is busy with official
Sweet.
business.
Nice.
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us, Vidyadhara,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here,
listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the
Well,
Alchemy
that sounds
Commission.
nice. I like the sound of waves.
Kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
Yeah, I get that.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Does look pretty
Even
cool.
if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Yeah, she's a Videodara.
Well,
So now we have
once a seed is planted,
three technically
matter
four
how
playable
long it
Videodaras, because you have Don Hung's
will
2,
eventually sprout
Bailu
and
and
bear fruit.
Lingsha next update.
In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Yeah. Yeah, where's the tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yanqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadoran like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but
Yuzu, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. The Slingsha, new Videodara.
the Vidyadara
We love her.
and the Alchemy Commission
Also,
on
you
the
know what's
Lofu
even hotter
have always
than
been
that?
intricately
My
connected.
new sword, Master Sword.
If you cannot distance yourself from
Actual
these ties,
forged
Lingsha,
Master Sword.
changing the situation within
Yeah.
the Alchemy Commission may be
I love it.
quite challenging.
Boom.
I may not know about
I have my own
politics,
sword.
but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the
No, I got
Alchemy
this
Commission
for a Halloween costume because I'm gonna be Link this year.
determined to root them out.
So
Maybe you should discuss
I
it
saw
with
this
the
was on
general.
sale. Usually it's like 600, 700
I
bucks.
see. Thank you.
But it was like 75% off, so I got it for like 170, I think. I can defend myself against rain, yeah. Just, it takes a while to get it out of the scabbard, but
sever the ambrosial arbor.
it looks so cool.
Can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like
There we
how
go.
the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission.
Okay.
Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why
Keep
they
showing
insisted
off your sword, thank you,
guarding
Punk.
the
I
roots
will.
of the arbor to
Look, it's my
keep it
sword.
up.
There it is.
However, the Vidyadara are still only mortal beings.
I'm so autistic.
30 years ago,
I get excited
my
about one
mentor
thing, I
served
never
as
stop talking
Alchemy
about it.
Commission's cauldron master.
It's like when I first got my harmonica
She
and everything I
recognized
do
the
on stream was
emerging
just...
undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disorder. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art
Yep.
of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end,
Is this talking about you or... Your mentor, okay.
she was framed and exiled to the Juming.
No, only sword? Is that a real thing? I don't know if you're joking or if that's a real thing. Okay, no, it's not a real thing.
Arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence.
I want to make it a real thing.
None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
Just where you show pictures of your sword. It'd be so cool if
heard
it
it
was.
right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus,
Oh.
but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against
Swords
you.
and cool sticks on a walk you found throughout nature. Oh yeah.
Our age,
I love
holding
finding
personal
cool
grudges
sticks.
is a
I used to
luxury we
literally
can't
have a
afford.
stick just sitting in my room that I found on a walk because I just thought it was so cool.
Lingsha, you're back.
Yunli!
I've been waiting ages for you.
Yunli's back.
Yunli, why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission?
Dude, how is she just walking around
Let's take this
barefoot in all these
opportunity to introduce
places?
you to Yanqing.
What a small world.
I said I'd lurk, but unfortunately I have to leave. Bye. See you later, cowboy. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you could. Hopefully you have a good day. All the good stuff.
I see.
Thank you for being here.
Skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Oh my
Of
god.
course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care
Damn, they're just roasting
You,
each other.
on the other hand, seem to have
Woman,
all
thing for women with miscolored limbs. Apparently, Lingsha and Arlecchino. Fair enough.
sword.
Fair enough.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master.
Gonna be watching Deadpool through legal and encouraged means to not support Disney. Fair. Understandable.
When you should strike, and you
Why did I
struggle to
say
stay
that like I
calm
was
when your sword is
spammed in?
unsheathed.
Now's your chance to be a big
Now
shot.
that I see you again, I realize your
Yeah, that
sword
is
was
true. Your feet get like the calluses and you get
me
used
who
to it.
took your sword. It was you
That is true. Like
who
when
lost
sometimes I walk around, I walk outside in my pajamas to get the mail or something, and I'm barefoot.
I've been taking
I'm
it
just,
easy on
it doesn't
you
hurt
because
as
you're a
much
guest from the
anymore.
Juming.
Walk on the
You're
driveway.
not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken
Spammed
away
in message. I
again
love
in a few
spammed
hours.
in. I'll
You
just,
know
you
the
know what?
Cloud
I should
Knight
get
said
another pair of these, an exact pair of these, but yellow, and so I can just switch out the lenses so I keep spammed in.
But on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Flying sword.
Been that way for years. I hardly notice anymore. Yeah, exactly. Unless you step on like a Lego. So is this the war dance?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get
Like a
me
sleeper
wrong.
agent, I'm about to go, and as soon as I hear anything Undertale related or Deltarune related, I wake up and suddenly become batshit insane. Mood. Mood.
It is my first day
Understandable.
at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Yeah.
Well, since you don't approve,
One rusty nail's gonna be your doom. Yeah.
I didn't mean it in that way.
I shouldn't say in both good and bad ways. I get it.
On your
No, I get
swords,
it.
You'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
She's smart. I love her.
clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Who is the Night Discourse? I will lose my mind. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for the next chapters. I want them soon.
If Lingsha needs
I was going around in socks or barefoot and slippers, but they don't really restrict my foot at all. Yeah, like, I usually wear, like, in the summer. Today I'm actually wearing shoes because it's lawn mowing day. And that's why I'm wearing the hat, too, because I was out mowing the lawn. But usually I wear, sandals? Yeah, sandals. That's what they're called. Usually I wear sandals on summer days, so I'll be driving barefoot. Because driving with sandals is not a good idea, so I'll be driving barefoot. So I'm used to that. Used to that.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest,
Desire? Festering
I'll
desire?
be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Lingsha.
Is that the soonest to expect? Chapter 3 and 4 is late December and latest is like early May? Okay. Hopefully.
So noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Right.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessor. Let me say it again. Be careful when you draw your swords and make. Can we?
There we go. Okay.
Eternal sleep.
We got rid of my we got rid of my Harmony character on the team.
Strike with heart.
Let's settle this.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion.
A one-time enemy.
Oh, 2.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Nice.
You've got style with those moves.
Oh, geez, she defeated everything.
Where it counts.
Oh, God.
It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Strike with heart.
Destined for oblivion.
Blade and flight.
Ah. She stole it from me.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Let's settle this.
No dirty tricks already. Oh. Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. Again.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Watch your head. I hit the mark. No dirty. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Chapter 3 is a feature complete in its entirety. Chapter 4 just needs some polish. Localization needs to be done, and then bug testing. Oh, okay, so they're almost done.
It too shall fall.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Blade and flight. Into earth.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Free will or was destined for oblivion.
Yeah, bug testing does take a bit, so I get that.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Let's settle this.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Nice.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Into earth.
Nothing major.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
I hit the mark.
Free will or destined for oblivion.
Okay,
I weep for the departed.
I can do this.
It too shall fall.
Blade and flight.
Watch your head.
Let's settle this.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart. Swords descend.
think she won it.
See? I won. Your technique was all over the place, and you relied too much on speed. Is this really all the Cloud Knights of the Luofu can muster?
Damn.
So disappointing.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
Oh. Well, then I'll give you a chance. Defeat me or hand over all your swords.
If you're trying to pick a fight, just ask, because I'm ready for you.
Oh, cutscene. Uh-oh. That's such a cool fight scene. Hello, Fei Xiao.
Well fought, my young friends.
What a fucking entrance. Wow. What a fucking entrance. Musical welcome on in. Enjoy your lurk. Destroying property. It seems they did. That was a cool fight. And a cool entrance.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission.
Yeah, I think the
A passerby, if you will.
all the Arbiter Generals are Emanators, I believe.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Luofu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Yeah.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength.
Nimble Foxy and Lady is hot, true.
I don't
Her eyes are glowing. It is interesting.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
She's Lynette, no way.
Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it.
Oh, you lost your 75-25? I'm sorry. That's not fun.
Dozing general on the Luofu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
I do like it.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet.
Hope she doesn't twist her neck like
fair and
Ting.
square next time
No,
we fight.
I don't want her to die. She must live. No more death.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight.
She looks so pretty. Oh my god.
General Xianzhou.
The jacket. I love jackets. I think I have a thing for that type of jacket. Arlecchino, Xianzhou.
By the way, Miss Lingsha.
Yeah.
If you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Xianzhou. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here.
I represent Enigmata. Enigmata
You have
gang.
been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady.
Mystery.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Oh, I have to get my voice ready.
Back already? You've met with Jing.
I have to get the voice.
And wandered around for a few hours. So, what are you?
Yeah, Yuzu? Okay.
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But I know you're going to say but.
Okay,
right?
Punk.
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud
Knights on the street remain vigilant, so at least the very least, General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself
to being in the limelight either.
Just
I'll read the lore
stop
talk after, I just have to do
At least
this
you're in
voicing
one
part.
piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jingyuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Zhao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
That's so pretty.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jingyuan as my enemy. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Yeah? Alright. Now let me pause it so I can...
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere?
Yeah, just gotta get the food. This game's Paimon, no way. Wanted Demerus while the topic was Deltarune, but for some reason Twitch was rounding episode. Oh, I hate when it does that, yeah. But anyways, tell me what you currently find most interesting about Deltarune. Okay, what do I find? Let's see, I haven't played it in a while since the last update came out. So, let me think for a second. I think I'm kind of interested in, like, the whole overall thing. Mostly about Ralsei. Who is Ralsei, really? Where's Azrael? Is he Azrael? I think that topic is the one I'm most interested in. Ask Rain. She'll talk to you for hours about that one. Talk to Rain about Azrael being Ralsei, and yeah, she has this whole thing about it. I'm also curious about the night and the fountains and everything. And like, there's just so much. Yeah, because Ralsei can travel between dark worlds. Because, no, we were in the town, and then we went to a different dark world, and then all of a sudden he's here? Like, bit weird. Bit weird. How does he do it? I'm still thinking he's Azrael, but at the same time, how would Chris not recognize him? So it's like, yeah, I think that's like the thing I'm most interested in.
I mean, when Yoon Lee swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah, exactly. Ralsei fully understands everything.
But to go up against Yoon Lee is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right? Can't you put a little more enthusiasm into it?
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony.
Makes sense.
I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Potentially tell Chris stuff when we the player aren't looking? What do you mean by that? Like, when we're not touching the keyboard for a certain amount of time, Ralsei will say something?
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
Oh yeah, Danheng's no longer in exile. He's chill now.
Up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
The rumors are true. You really are back.
Now he's in Biber Lunae form.
I'm Healer Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the Great Sinner has returned to the Luofu and wanted to
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Leave this troubled place immediately.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. What does the Alchemy Commission want then?
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elder succession. The Law Fu Vidyadhara have finally recovered from Don Feng's grievous sins, and were blessed with a compassionate and caring High Elder in Bailu. None
We ignore Raozai and Susie leaves the room a lot earlier than expected. He acts. Yeah, exactly. It's interesting.
Among the preceptors, and threatens our situation.
It's like he
I have
knows.
no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Lafu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Leave now. It is the best outcome for everyone involved. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
Oh, achievement, Crossing of Blades and Hearts. Oh, I did not mean to close my achievement tab. Okay. Alright. So before we go there, I want to get some food real quick. Just a quick snack. So I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be back right after that. They really do love bringing up old resentments. They're all like, oh, we have no place for personal grudges. Brings up old resentments. But yeah, I'm going to go on a quick little break. So, as usual, I'll have Zhongli here to watch you guys and just be awesome while I'm gone. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Morak's looking pretty gorgeous. Yes, the Geo. He's my Geo boyo. My Geo boyo. It's all cuddly. All cuddly. There we go. Up, I'm blurry. Hang on. There we go. Alright. We are ready to continue. Alrighty.
I don't believe in ghosts.
I believe in ghosts.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Yep. Going into the seat of divine foresight. Now I actually do have to leave. Bye-bye. Enjoy the movie. See you, cowboy. Have a good one.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huayan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you.
Hello, we are people.
These three braved great dangers, accompanying me into perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning.
Okay.
There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation.
Interesting.
But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those
Oh wait,
battles.
Rahu's dead now?
There are fools who doubt your loyalty.
Interesting.
They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
He's just a sweet old man. I love him.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
Seems like it.
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
Yeah, me too.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Oh? A box.
Yes, it's this case right here.
It's a pretty case. Zhongli pillar looking case. It's very, very pretty.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. the host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside.
Okay.
I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now.
I love his mustache moves when he
I've
talks.
been
It's so cool.
wondering, who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the ringmaster, so it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can
Damn.
best Yanqing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful
Okay.
master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
I love these two.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Yeah, me too.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
This is how much becomes.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them
March,
take
march,
as an
march.
apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
Yeah, you were excited
I
about it.
noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of sword?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before.
Love
I'm a
this.
total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Just accept your
Isn't
fate.
this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that
Well, this
you
is the
wanted to
3.
learn
This is the
some
3 one
sword
that does it.
moves.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
Yeah.
The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights
Yeah, March, we'll
she
train
can reach.
together. I'll train alongside you. I have my own sword after all now.
Words, General YN. But
Sometimes the
won't
thing comes
teaching
a
me
bit
swordplay be a
loose.
waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard
There
that
we
each
go.
swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
Yeah, definitely.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
Pretty boring.
Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
About the basics.
So Miss Yunli has
Can't
already
do much.
agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Naming her March 7th is still the most insane thing ever.
Teaching
I mean, it means we get birthday art
is
for
also
her.
a way of honing your own skills and gaining
So,
insight.
I mean,
You've
no.
been an apprentice for years.
Like,
It's
my
about
child has
time
been
you let that
born
sword
on
play
this
come
day,
under
August 2nd. Welcome to the world, August 2nd. Like,
Then
it is a bit
count me
strange.
in.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
I understand. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness,
Hell yeah.
General YN.
New March form and she didn't have to be stabbed.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Alright.
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off? I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, we did stray off a little bit.
Yeah, I brought you here because the general said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luo Fu for some time.
Yeah.
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time.
True.
Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luo Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face.
Fair.
And
Fair point.
he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general.
Tricky man.
Who likes to give everyone a headache. my apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have.
Okay.
So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Lawfu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
Hell yeah.
I know.
All right. Did we get the train march? Okay.
The illustrious
Yukon!
Norland's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other.
Oh, this is nice.
Right, Yukon?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Law Fu's Rainbow Orbit fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago.
I need to WD-40 this chair again. It's so
Well,
squeaky. What the
I
heck?
wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament.
Pichu.
What was his name again?
Pichu.
Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Jiao Chou. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
Aw.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago.
Another war.
Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit...
Yo, Tharv, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well.
You mean
Oh.
that Hule? The Borisin warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the shackling prison
He looks
for
pretty
over
cool.
7 centuries?
Welcome on in, though. Hope you're doing well.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin.
Okay.
That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Luofu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
Okay.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked.
Yo, there's a raid happening. Where's my raid thing? Yo, Arnold! There's so many raid things playing. Hello! Hello! Welcome on in, raiders. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome on in. Patch Bandana, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello, everyone. My alerts were weird for some reason there. Arnold, how was your stream? How was your stream? Welcome on in. Kit Kats, welcome on in. Good to see you. Mally, welcome on in. Tharv, welcome on in. Welcome to see you. I'm good at speaking. I am good at speaking. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're doing the new Star Rail story. I've been really enjoying it. Been really enjoying it. We're meeting with the Foxian ladies, hot Foxian ladies. Oh, this is perfect. I get to show you all this cool thing. How do I do this shout out, by the way? I need a shout out. There we go. Thank you, guys. If you're not following Arnold already, which I'd be surprised if you're not, go follow him. Come on, go follow him. Thank you guys so much. Welcome on in. Look what I got today. I got this delivered earlier today. It's a Master Sword. The Master Sword. And it's genuinely an actual sword. Like, get out of there. Actual forged sharp Master Sword. It was 75% off. Usually it's like $700, but it was like only like 170. So I had to buy it. I had to buy it. I'm cosplaying Link this Halloween, so I got a Master Sword. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well, though. Alright, let me just put it back in the sheath. Let me put it back there. We go. It's a new sheath, so it's really hard to get it back in there. But, alright. Alright. Rest on the bed. Started the Honkai Star Rail mission as well. We stopped right after the scene. Oh, really? I'll be sticking around to link up with March, but I hope you enjoy the rest. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm really, really excited. I've heard some really good things, and they've dropped a ton of stuff on us, like the Hule stuff, and I want to know what's going on with these Leviathan fossils, too. I hope they tell us about that when we meet up with Himiko and Wells again. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for this. And Lavitz, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you so much for the raid. You're amazing.
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Alright.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
Yeah, the IPC were here.
Neither.
Oh, Ranmei's being brought. But I just mentioned her. I just mentioned the Leviathan fossils that Himiko and Welt were going to bring to her. What's going on? Petrichor? Petrichor Inn? Guys, we're in Fontaine. No way. Petrichor Inn. Can't believe it. We're back in Fontaine already. How'd we do that? Never. I just made a video about Fontaine expansions. I never expected it to be in Star Rail. Day 2.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
SpongeBob title card.
Hmm? Did I oversleep?
SpongeBob title
Where
card
did
right
March
there.
and Don
Day
Hung
2.
go?
And Eon, welcome on in. And Butter of Doom, welcome on in as well. I wish I could read the log from that. But I can't. Can't. Love that you use Zelda Sword. I know, it's so cool, isn't it? I love this thing. Just got it today. And it's perfect, because it's the War Dance, which is about swords. It's so cool. Alright. March to Mastery, A Star is Born. What's this, Lady Gaga? No way.
There you are.
Well, it was a promise to General Huayan, after all. I woke up especially early, so I can start teaching Miss March sword.
When can we unlock the path? I want to unlock the path.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
His girlfriend's gonna be here soon.
The first time someone has called me master.
No, it's because you're thinking of
I
you
need
and Lee.
to,
I ship them.
Get used to it. Ahem. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength.
Okay.
It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
Well, what if I want to?
Promise General Huayan that I teach you Cloud Knight
What if I want to
swordplay,
just be a
so
sword
you can
man?
participate in the war
Man
dance
sword.
and defeat at least one opponent.
Why don't you just become a sword? What if I'm like
Do
Blade?
my best, but if you break your master's rules,
March is always good, yeah.
A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
Hell yeah.
great. That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Don Hung, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere?
Damn. Everyone's roasting each other in this
By the
update.
way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
March lesson time. Oh, switching to March's POV, okay.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late.
Oh god.
Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret?
He did a little bit.
Sneaky.
Did a little bit.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning.
Oh.
As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
I love the dynamic between these two.
Rookie. Let me show you
This is
how
gonna be
we
so fun.
Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse
Oh, it's her
mentorship
outfit.
gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
New outfit, let's go! Magical girl transform.
Xianzhou clothing?
Do the magical girl transform. Imagine we get like a Sailor Moon transformation thing.
Sword
Be so
practice
fun.
requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly
Whopper.
and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories.
Aw,
I put a lot of thought into it.
that's cool.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Juming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Oh my gosh. It's on Twitter about this. It's like these two are just like divorced parents trying to gain the affection of their daughter.
You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
It's so funny.
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons.
Yeah, custody battle.
I went out of my way to prepare
Oh,
a
they're the
pair of
swords. Oh, they look so pretty.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. but I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner.
They
I
do
hope
fit
you
her
like
quite
them, Miss
well.
March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
If they're just both trying to win her affection, I love this.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
The real competition is just getting started.
I love these two.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Rivalry. Moments later. There's the new outfit! She looks so pretty.
Masters, does this outfit suit me?
So pretty.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
It's such a pretty outfit.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For
Okay.
your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson?
Yeah,
Isn't that a bit
I
too
guess so.
intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are.
Okay.
Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
That makes sense.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Battle time. Get your swords out, everyone. Here we go. Up. Achievement. Gotta write that down. Autumnal. Here we go. Alright. Swordplay time.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Alright. The sword, why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? Okay. Now ask Master Yanqing to teach me some moves.
Pay close attention, Miss
Shifu's
March.
attacks can accumulate charge for March 7th and make her realize powerful abilities. Okay.
Agile in your movements.
Right on time. Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Yes, you like this?
Well done.
Nice. We're learning. We're learning.
Right on time.
Time for swordplay.
I could take 10 of you. Yeah. Awesome.
I can't look at that animation. Everyone online ruined it for me. I can't look at it seriously because everyone under that picture of her going, posted the picture of urethra. I can't take it seriously anymore.
Here I come. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What?
That's such a cool ultimate animation too.
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool? You'll make good practice.
Within the self, not the sword. Strike! Yes, you!
Ready to shout. Yeah. Oh, I get it. All right, check out this move.
The power, exactly. You gotta say just a bunch of cool words. Cool words. If you don't know how to fight, you just say cool words, and everything will work.
I could take 10 of that.
That's how it works, right?
Mount. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What? Dead. Bladed what? You'll make good practice. Yeah.
Mountains fall! Right on time.
Pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not a sword fighter, but I think I'd be pretty good at it if I just said cool words. I mean, then again, swords are heavier than I expected. When I first lifted that up, I was like, it actually has a lot of weight to it. It's not something you can just swing around like they do in Star Wars. I mean, in the sequels, they use actual more weighted props, but
I didn't expect the first
Yeah, they are metal.
So intense.
Just heavier than you expected, you know? You lift it up, it's like... You see people like in shows and stuff lift it up and it's like, whoa, they're doing it, moving it effortlessly because obviously they have a lot of training. But when you actually lift them up, it's like, whoa. Kind of makes you respect them all the more for like being able to move that fast.
Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Yeah, like with a wooden baseball bat, a lot heavier than you'd expect.
Start by working on her strength.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility, so what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being
Oh, they've
quick
got
on your
bigger
feet
this entire
if you
time,
don't
I
have
love it.
strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses.
Okay.
That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
So it's gonna be aware of your weaknesses.
You claim to be able to talk to swords. So
Oh my
does
God.
that make you a lunatic?
I love these two.
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
Yeah.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Oh my God.
Aww.
Thus begins the journey of March 7th sword training. There we go! A new path. That's a cool screen. I need to take a screenshot of that. I like how that looks. Taking a screenshot. There we go. Go view. There we go! March 7th new path! Let's go, let's go. I have to build her now. I don't, you know, I'll save building her for later. Save that for later.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou.
Oh my God,
Law
Yumi
Fu,
has her
so
skewers from her
no need to worry.
trailer.
By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow
This is
become the
such a
apprentice
beautiful
to
art.
two Cloud
Like
Knight
the
sword
place in the back.
masters,
It's so beautiful.
and I've been honing my sword skills.
Oh yeah, we're
with
doing
their
more
guidance.
Ocarina of Time tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting.
One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still,
Yeah, she really did
I
get
didn't
roped
let
into
the
a side
difficulty
quest.
get
It's so
to me.
funny.
In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I
Yay.
get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
So cute. Days and nights fly by in the Delve as the war dance fast approaches. Under the strict supervision of her two masters, March 7th trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. I too got a tennis on my elbow, you know? It's just like, you know, sometimes you just have a tennis ball just growing on your elbow. It sucks when it happens, you know?
Well,
I happen to have a tennis ball on my desk for that joke. That is...
let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Hell yeah.
Just you wait and see.
Watching Clone Wars after all these years, and I gotta say Yoda's so fucking cool in the fact he begins his sentences with the most important part. It's really nice too. I do need to actually like go back and watch Clone Wars, the full thing at some point, because I haven't been able to. I really need to.
Decent swordmaster in such a short
I
time.
need to catch up with all the Star Wars shows.
Now I
Also,
understand why
Plagueis appeared in The
Grandpa always had
Acolyte,
a grin on
apparently.
his face while training me.
Apparently it's weird with the timeline and stuff, but
Are you sure
I
he
see
wasn't
him
laughing at
a little
you?
bit. Apparently he was in Shadow, though.
Oh, shut up.
I want more about Plagueis and Palpatine and, like, them behind the scenes. I want more about them.
Guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades can improve your touch.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
Master Sword.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword.
The Master Sword. It's the most powerful
skill
sword.
of the
It's the Sword of
Swordmaster.
Evil's Bane.
Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
Oh my god.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third,
Oh my god.
how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt,
They do bicker like an old married couple. It's hilarious.
deal.
March's like, what?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were
Hi,
supposed to
Joshua.
face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
They're like, who is this guy?
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
Chuckle, pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too.
Yeah, true.
I'm Xiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I
Okay.
didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard
Think of
Miss
someone else-
March's
oh, okay.
pondering about what to learn,
He does have very similar
Couldn't
outfits
help
to
but
those
wander
people in
over.
the Alchemy Commission, which makes sense.
From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're
Food.
just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by
Okay.
which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time.
Bro needs himself some
For
lunch.
Golden
Gotta get some food, he's hungry.
tastes best when fried. Cloud peppers when stir-fried.
Cloud peppers sound
Yellow
delicious.
boulder beef when simmered.
I want that.
It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
I'm getting hungry. Just getting flashbacks to Sumeru. Number 4.
Me hungry.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Because food is good.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only
Okay.
natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the General's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing.
Okay.
After all, the art of
Yeah,
healing...
you guys might look, I'm chill, but I know how to kill people. Like, okay.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No. But
No?
This is called tumble dust. An extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
yeah, bruh.
Is it poison?
Well,
Yeah,
it
bruh.
depends on how it's
Darren Cos, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
One
Thank you for the
drop,
follow.
it's
Welcome,
able to
welcome.
numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process.
Okay.
However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses.
Okay,
Even
why are you
long-life
showing us
species
this?
cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful
Okay.
than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar,
He's not, I'll
but
hate
a
them.
sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Yeah.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How
Hey
can
kids,
one
let's
who's
talk
lying
about
down
substances.
label the one standing as sinister?
This man is
In the
something.
throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive.
It's a good song.
Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest.
Because it's fun.
So why are you so focused on it?
Fun.
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than...
Here's Sam, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Wait, I think that's... Yeah, that's 700. We hit 700 followers. Woo! 700 followers. We did it. Thank you, everyone. You guys are so amazing. I love you all. Thank you, thank you. We did it. We did it. Jiaoqiu and Genshin, please exist. It's Kazuha.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself.
I'm excited to see the venue.
Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen
700
it
days.
either.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well
Thank you so
then,
much.
I'll give you all a tour.
Alright. Alright.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Okie day.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
Looks like it, yeah.
What's up, Mr. Xianzhou?
Smelled something?
No, it's nothing.
No, it's something. They're doing something shady down
Do you
there.
see that airship in the distance? That's
So pretty.
The Sky Splitter.
It's so
Venue
pretty.
for the war dance ceremony.
It looks like it's so. It looks
It doesn't
itself.
look all
It looks
that
like a
impressive
sword.
from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance
I
officially
love these
commences.
backgrounds. Oh my god.
Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
You're gonna see a lot of people
Since I
again.
was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times.
Okay, Skirk.
And then thrust it 10,000 times.
They're red and blue.
Repeating
They
the
are
process
cute, yeah.
Over and over.
I didn't even notice they have matching cape things.
I
It's adorable.
understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or
It's so
hard.
beautiful.
Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Xianzhou meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory?
Defeat isn't inevitable. You're gonna
To meet
win.
the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Xianzhou, I think I already have that reason in mind.
Oh?
As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward.
Yeah.
That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
True.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a
It's like doing
TV
an
host
interview.
or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Okay.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming.
Oh.
Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
They're just arguing again.
I see. It's
gonna
not
keep
easy
on
for
arguing.
kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends.
Oh.
And old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
All right.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my
Poor
dreams.
March.
I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks
He's just like,
entrusted to me
"Okay,
by the
bye-bye."
General won't complete themselves.
Poor March.
By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Bye, Jiaocho. Bye, Kazuha. Kazuha. Kazoo.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Oh.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow.
Fair enough.
All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
All right. Going back. Who's this guy?
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it?
Who are these guys?
Do you realize how many ships we need?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out.
When the guns go off tomorrow, all
All eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
I'm wondering if they're Borison,
Who are you guys?
because they are enemies with the Phyrexians, so...
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility,
Come on.
but it doesn't mean you can
You're
just
literally standing in
break
front of
and
3
do
Swords
what you
Masters,
want.
dude. You're gonna get your ass beaten.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
He ran.
Shua, you should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Yeah, I definitely think they're Borison.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you...
Yo,
didn't seem
Ranch,
to be
what's up?
paying
Hope you're doing
attention at all.
well. Good to see you, man.
I knew that.
I'm at a Metallica concert trying to get them to put your stream on the big screens. Hack in. Do the hacks. If you put me on the screen, hello Metallica concert. Hi. I have a sword. I got a sword today that's made of metal. An actual forged sword, master sword. So that's part of the band's name. I don't know what a Licca is, but I don't know. Good to see you though. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the concert.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing at all.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Lavu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments.
Yeah.
And the reason
He was
for
like,
the overhaul
"Kaiser."
is legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act.
Yeah.
Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our
We're not up to anything good. Loading.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film
Okay.
them.
Take a photo.
We should have just killed those lowly
Scooby-Doo gang vibe. What's in
Those little
Scooby-Doo?
brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Okay. No.
The theatrics, Grulok.
Grulok.
The slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
Moktok.
So where are we heading next?
to check the freight skiffs.
Grulok and Mock Talk and TikTok. No way.
Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Okay.
Ugh, it's so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Crate gang. Okay, good. We haven't been found. Okay, we get to move.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Yeah, they're definitely Borison.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Alright, yeah, trailing mode. I remember this.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity. Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
Good. What was that? Oh. Talk, talk.
Watch out! You're on high alert!
Then don't yell. Okay.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here!
Shuhard, I'm coming!
Uh-oh.
They're leaving. We should catch up. Watch out! You're on high alert!
Yeah.
Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
Okay. Okay.
Are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud
Yeah,
Knights.
this is all too suspicious.
This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Okay.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot!
Calls him an idiot.
Wipe them all out!
Yep. Thorson.
Force? I could take 10 of you.
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
Oh,
Watch your head. Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Dreams do come true.
Let's
The mood
settle
is
this.
set. Let the show begin.
alright.
Eternal sleep. The dead
Let's beat up these guys.
You'll make good practice.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
I'll see you off.
Dude, my entire team is imaginary right now. What the heck?
I underestimated you.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Nice.
Take your position. Dreams do come true.
Sure, I'll play along.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead? Ready to shine. Oh, I get it.
Can't take it seriously still.
You jerk.
Let's improvise.
Hedge your bet.
There we go. Get him out of here.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
This isn't good.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from
Among Us.
Foxians.
Mugus.
We even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights?
Wait. Fei Xiao's a Foxian, and she's heading to the
Let me
shackling
check
prison
this
where
fake
Hule
Cloud
is.
Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lu Jun before. It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
when we were
at the
transporting
beginning.
the Borisin prisoners. They can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
Yeah.
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Seat of Divine Foresight, switching POVs. Don't know to who. There we go, to Trailblazer. Up, all three of them are here. There's Fei Xiao.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the...
She knows all about us.
I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoxing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Yeah.
Straight to the point. I like it. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements.
Okay.
Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go.
Well, Tingyun.
While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Okay.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, here we go. We're negotiating again.
Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Yeah.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion.
Yeah.
For example, Urilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
Exactly. I have to keep clicking
To the
these
Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this.
Exactly.
The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I personally met Don Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the Hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the Hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
Well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy.
True.
She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Ventilla's a heliobus.
Ventilia is one of the Heliobi, the energy life forms that once fought against the Xianzhou. They're known for their unpredictable and elusive nature.
True.
Just as she said, when the ambrosial arbor resurrected, its roots broke through the creation furnace on the Lawfu, accidentally releasing the heliobus fiend fire sealed inside. This can be used as circumstantial evidence.
If Elder Huaiyan accepts the explanation, so do I.
I did good. I did good.
Oh, it seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
True, she did.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Lawfu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Lawfu has lain low for too long.
Okay.
I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for
Yeah, get rid of those Borison. They bore me.
Just
I'm
as I
great
expected
with
from our
puns.
sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it.
True.
Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
What happened on the Yaoqing?
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borison are making trouble again. The Borison packs that
Okay.
were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Okay.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borison. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borson believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's
Yeah.
Fantilia.
Sounds like Fantilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Xiao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
All right.
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and
Okay.
silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
so, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there.
Okay.
The recent movements of the Borson suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Alright, guess we're going. Guess we're going to the Shackling Prison.
I'm really sorry about all this, but the testimony in the Shackling Prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the Interrogation Division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
Okay.
As you wish, General.
Let's get going. Strikingly familiar?
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
We enter it through. Ah, okay. I wasn't expecting the entrance to be here, but okay.
The Shackling Prison.
Oh, it's underwater. That makes sense.
Didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dan Heng.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance.
Okay.
Please come on in, dear guests.
We're ready. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here we go. Look at that. There are those two.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds
or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me. I'm dubbing over because, you know.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see
me
again
in
just
a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiaoqiu and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression.
That's a lot of wars of aggression. Okay, man.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals.
Damn.
Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Okay, there's the crimes. Alright. Yep. Yep. Poison-proof pellets or a breathing mask, okay. Prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis. Okay. And do not mention Jing Liu.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking
I'm taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin.
Yeah.
This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Okay.
Your Honor.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Uh-oh.
Let's keep moving.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Schmelly. You're schmelly. Wow.
Welcome, dear
Anya.
guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division.
Hi, Anya.
We've met before. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten
Yeah,
Lords.
things are about to go south soon.
Please do as
Everything's
I
coming
as we head to
together.
Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Everything's coming together. It's
Please
frightening.
lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
That looks pretty cool. Traverse. More weapon place. Go down this way. This is so cool. Okay, to the elevator. All right. So cool.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even... Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and...
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC
Oh.
transport ship that was attacked by Borisin. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place.
That's great. Great
I had
idea.
a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the
I think that's like
intelligentsia
probably not
thought
the best
crafted
idea to put the thing that the
something
Borisons
dangerous.
want into the place where the
They have
Borisons
many
are.
records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Can't be anything good. Up, cutscene.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Oh no.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens
Oh
prepare
god.
for action!
Oh god, that's terrifying.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
This
My
is
stakes are
good.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Still waters of oblivion.
Watch your head.
Still singing.
Spend freely.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. I weep for the departed.
Alrighty.
It too shall fall. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Sure, I'll. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
All in. Stay in step. The mood is set. Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Watch your head.
I'll see you off.
Free will, still waters of oblivion.
Hedge your bets.
Again.
Almost there. No.
Again. All in. Take your position. Dreams do come true. Destined for oblivion. Let's improvise.
Bye-bye.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Yeah, biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were.
So
They
the
wanted
Borison
these
didn't...
mechs to end up right here in the
They
shackling
planted
prison.
them.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free,
Yeah.
it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah, that would not be good. Switching to Jiaochu's perspective. Okay. Here we go.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please,
Nope, I meant to
please
click
take a
R.
look.
So forward. So bottom. Bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Not bad. It could even use some more intensity.
Spinny. Spinny doohickey. Ooh. I love that. The floor falling to make... That's so cool.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Can I look at your profile? I can't look at his profile yet. Ooh.
Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians.
Great. I'm totally not nervous. Definitely not nervous right now. I'm very nervous right now.
According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hulei to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed, because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hulei.
Uh-oh.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brother.
Dude, I liked you. You looked so cool.
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack.
That's Mock Talk?
You can call me Mock.
Or like Dick Cock, because you suck.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer.
Fighting again. Yay, let's go.
There are too many of them.
Once we were inside, we found soldiers available everywhere.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take
My heart's racing.
I like adding fuel to the fire. More seasoning.
I forgot.
I'll play along.
He's nihility, not abundance.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Definitely not confusing.
How about letting the enemy strike a little more heat?
Hedge your bets.
Hi, Rain.
position.
Hope work went well.
Since you're
Or is going well.
Why not have a meal before the game?
I love his burst.
Let's improvise.
I'll see you off.
I suggest you surrender now. Of
course. Nah.
I'll still kill you all.
Yeah, that's why we're not gonna surrender. Because we're gonna kill you first. How's stream going?
It's
I'm
better to make
panicking.
no move. More season. Sure, I'll play along.
Rhythm get
Things are
messed
about
up.
to get real.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Yay!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Dreams do come true.
Let's settle this. I underestimated you.
How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more heat.
Hedge your bets.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before we leave?
You chose the
Oh my god, it's Honkai Star Rail! No way! It's Honkai Star Rail in my chat. Welcome on in, Honkai Star Rail, the game I'm playing. Hope you're doing well.
How presumptuous.
And thank you so much for the follow. Honkai Star Rail follows me on Twitch. No way.
It's not time yet.
Watch your head.
Eternal
Yeah, we're fighting big guy now.
More season. Sure, I'll play along.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
I'll see you off.
Yeah, we're still going. Wanted to finish up the main story.
Nothing major.
A little more heat. I'm honored by since you're already here. Why not have a meal before the leave?
Take your the mood is set. Let the show begin.
Come on.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Damage sustained.
Dreams do come true.
Let's settle this.
It's done. Hedge your bets.
Almost there.
Stay, let's improvise.
Okay. He's gone. Cutscene.
They can't be allowed in!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no.
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my
Leave her alone.
kindred.
Leave her alone.
Sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time. Boy. Welcome back.
You just broke her with that? Gotta. Let's get the sword out. I'm gonna stab him.
How many times has the old verdant home stood around since the last hunt?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Hule.
Will, tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a
I'm mad at him.
counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7
I don't care how long it's been. I'm gonna
since you led
kill
our
him.
pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries.
I can't stab through my computer screen because I'd break it.
Past. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to assemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison.
It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this?
Which way he's gonna be okay, right? Because she's already in a puppet body, so she could just move to another one, right?
Prison, trapping the prison guards inside.
Please.
Buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin.
She may be pretty, but she's not an angel.
Every
She's
one of
more
my
like a
crew
devil.
is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want.
Put him down, yeah, put him down. Why is Xianzhou just standing there?
Will too.
Oh, is he prisoner?
Well then, my lord, we should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
That's not good,
Let's
Xianzhou.
preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style.
It's Fantilia's behind it all.
Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
Yeah, poor Don Hong being back
We'll
here.
have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Here we go.
By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Here we go.
Yes, ma'am.
The last part of the quest. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
This is so cool. Oh, just jump. Down hung. Switch to your other form and let us fly down. Oh my god. I'm clicking it, please. Thank you.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape.
Mm-hmm.
But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Hang on, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. I'll have to do the rest of this on my own, because I do have to get dinner for me and my dad, and he can't eat too late. So I do have to get going, unfortunately. Thank you all for being here, though. I'm excited to see how the rest of the story turns out. And Joy, you better be okay. I'm gonna freaking punch Hule in the face. But thank you all for being here. We will raid out real quick. Who is live that I know? Okay, my friend Pei is live, so we're just gonna raid in there. Here are my socials and the raid messages. If you are subbed, bottom or top one, and if you are subbed, use the bottom one. So we're just gonna raid my friend Pei PMACism real quick. She's gonna be doing some shiny hunting for Suicune, which is very exciting, of course. Thank you all for being here, and Arnold, again, thank you for the raid earlier. I know you're not here now because spoilers, you didn't want to see the rest of it. But thank you so much, and thank you everyone who came over. It's been a pleasure to have you guys here. Yeah, join the Discord if you want, all that good stuff. Follow the YouTube and the Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.